Well, we move on to our fourth video on connecting faith to business and to life in the book of Deuteronomy. And this one I've titled Succession. We talked in the last video about finishing well, but succession is really important. And Moses dies right at the end of the book, but he prepared Joshua to take over and finish the journey. You see, Joshua was the man to take them onto the edge of the Jordan River before going into the Promised Land, because he was the leader for that time. But Joshua was in-your-face military leader, and that was going to be needed in the Promised Land, because there were fierce enemies there and big walls that had to come down. We all know the story of Jericho. And so Joshua was to take over and finish the journey. So Moses was there for part of the journey. And I've worked in an advertising agency or even Gloria Jean's Coffees and have moved on. And so my role was to take on the journey. I never really moved into the stage where they might win new clients, but I left the right people in place, prepared the right people, and then was able to move on. Don't let the vision for your business or your church die with you, because then you're not finishing well. So who are you encouraging? Who are you mentoring? And who are you sowing into to be able to take people forward? Well, I've long moved from working in business, and we have a business ministry group with our church here, which is growing. And we decided that we would like to get 2 younger business people to come and join the group so we could mentor and let them see the issues that we go through and help them. And that's been a real blessing and help to them. So we're trying to bring on the next generation. And, you know, when you're building or training or mentoring people to maybe become the next leaders of your business or your church, some make it, some don't. That's not a problem. The journey is to find out who are the ones on the journey. But don't get to the end of your life and die wondering and leaving anything on the table. In chapter 31 of Deuteronomy, verses 1 to 13, finally, when Moses has been mentored and trained, Joshua is mentored and trained by Moses, Moses presents Joshua to the people as the new leader. He sold him, in a sense, to the people, say, here's the new leader, he's the one that's going to take you into this promised land. And he passed, really important, the authority on to Joshua in front of the people. Too many leaders say, well, such and such is taking over from me, and we spend our whole time undermining them or not really handing over all the authority. He handed over the authority to Moses be able to take that leadership and go in confidently and strong and move forward. You see, leadership is proactive, not reactive. Remember that. Leadership is proactive, not reactive.